Alright, so you want to learn how to play Zack. You want Cloud in the background. Umbral Blade, Cetron Bracer, Ladder Damarong, or anything that increases your defense. Or you can do something that increases your... But I recommend just having this. And your weapon skills are going to be hard if you have it. If not, Stalwart Punisher. Recovery rate up. Or MP up. Ideally for this one, actually. That one, and then I'll just magnify, revival, enemy skill, Ash or Phoenix. Elemental Fire and Ice. You want first block, you want ATB assist, master, you want re-raise and magic efficiency. Defense 50, restorative MP savory, limit gauge guard. Okay. Zack's doing the work, and you're able to practice him. So here, let's start.
I've begun to. The more I learn about our world, the more rewarding it is.
Zack first, Cloud second. You have an ATB, stop. If it doesn't give you an ATB, just attack him till you have one, then hit stop. Then go over to Cloud and toss on a re-raise on Zack because you're trying to learn him. So if you hit square once, twice, and triangle, you'll charge. 1, 2, charge. 1, 2, charge. But if you do an attack like this, 1, 2, you have to go 1 again, charge. 1, 2, 1, charge. 1, 2, 1, charge. Input, input, charge. Or if you do dodge, attack, charge. Dodge, attack, charge. Dodge, square, charge. Dodge, square, charge. Dodge, square, charge. Right? Now here's some other ways to build it up. And I'll go ahead and use barriers so we can make sure that I'm not dying here. If you want to build up your charge, after you block, immediately hit triangle. One, two, charge. And you'll notice the combo charge is the most efficient way to do it. So let's keep Titan busy for a second. So it's like this. Boom, hit, hit, boom. So basically, trying to actually get my charge down. Let me show you some of the cool moves you can do though. Pretty powerful, huh? Quick charge and then hit square and hold. Charge. So basically, do this again. Okay. Try to stagger him if I can, if not, it's alright. There you go. Okay, so you notice when you hit 1, 2, it's a quick charge, but that little second right there, boom, and then keep attacking, hold, charge again, you'll be up to 3 in no time. Zack doesn't have steadfast block as far as I know, but he could still block Titan's attacks. If you block his foot, it's a ranged attack. See, I'm charging. Go ahead and finish this one so I can kind of show you the next. High Braver cancels almost every attack. Another good one you could use. Chain Slash level 3. It's pretty strong. Hell, even chain slash level 2 ain't bad. Meteor shots, of course, will bring that pressure gauge up. And then, of course, your bread and butter is synergy. Zack infinite MP, allowing him to use Blizzard level 3 against Phoenix. He basically has the elemental advantage for the first 5 rounds. So there you go. So right after a quick charge, if you attack and hold, you do a combo charge. Once you go to the bottom, you could charge. When you come up, you could charge. If you hold and go back down, you could charge again, usually. But the entire thing is 2 inputs followed by a charge. One, two, one, charge. That's where people get confused, because his flash, this one, hold on. I have re-raise. That's why I put it on there. Let's go ahead and get tight to Show's mouth. That right there is only 1 attack. And also, you know, to be honest, you could charge, why I recommend this build.
Be careful.
It's got healing, it's got re-raise, it's got everything. And you have higher HP, so you survive better. If your game ever does this white screen after Titan's attack, pause. Right when his name appears, press square, then hit the right stick and press down. Anyway. Boom. As long as you have like a decent amount of health, it's always a good idea to just chain high bravers. That's 1, boom, 2. 1, 2, 1, charge. Don't even worry about like being specific on the combo charge. As long as you charge, then strike again after that, it'll keep you at a high charge level. Next enemy is particularly annoying as hell. But Zack's move kit's actually pretty good. Chain slash 3 is powerful. Meteor shots 3 does good pressures a lot. And High Braver is a monster of a move that cancels almost everything. Again, in the air is an easy way to charge real quick. You just, you know, dodge, attack, and press triangle. Let's get this guy supercharged so I can show you the meteor shot stagger potential. 1, 2, 2. You'll learn it. It only takes a little while. See right there. And of course, Zack has time magic, so if you wanted to, you could go ahead and stop the enemy. But if something like that happens, then it's pretty much GG. So that's why I recommended bringing re-raise. Of course, that was the luckiest thing ever for Zack. Get out of there, bro. He literally has 3 HP. Oh my god. But in certain encounters, honestly, like, you can kind of sit there and charge for a minute. Even if you don't get it right away. But you will. And his cure is powerful. You only need a level 2 most of the time. Sometimes you only need a level 1. But one thing to note about Zack, as kind of a final point before I finish up this fight, is that he has a pretty slow ATB charge rate, so I recommend casting Haste if you're going to use him for a lot of stuff. Blocking isn't too bad. And having synergy on just makes him more of a unit.
Here we go.
Watch him die ever after I say that. Alright, so watch some of Zack's damage potential here. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and use Cloud's limit, and then I'm gonna go over to Zack. Let's test a move of his. Let's test High Braver. Look at these numbers. BAM! And we'll show you for the last thing. Limit break. Just remember, 1, 2 inputs, then charge. And immediate, so it's like 1, boom. 1, 2, 1, charge. Limit break's pretty good. Just toss that out there. One thing you can do if you want a better limit for Zack, on top of hasting Zack, a good idea is to cast Bravery on Zack. So let him go to the ground, and this limit break actually hits a little bit of pressure, and it's a punch. So he does a pretty decent amount of damage, and that end move usually does like 7 to 9k. Too many times I'm reviving Zack and I still have MP. Why this build is great for practicing him. If you learn how to block properly with Zack, you'll be pretty damn unstoppable. And something else real quick to note is that if you use meteor shots, even against an enemy that's not pressured, it will kind of build up his little meter. So let's show some blocking charges, just for the hell of it. Charged, and then you see how my charge went way up? It's because it's a combo charge. If you block, I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory at this point, but see, his meteor shots is another good move right here. Then remember, his limit gets increased like pretty high when you do that, but look at this. He wasn't even at level 3 and he finished him off. So I recommend practicing on Titan, and then actually what you're going to want to do once you get it down. Phoenix is very difficult, so don't even try. I'll give you another task. Here's your homework before you can make sure that you can use Zack and Cloud equally. I want to do this fight. Oh. Once you know how to charge, kind of. Zack has all the healing, haste, stop, everything, so you should be able to survive Titan, even if you have to do some of the slow charges like these. See that combo right there? Wasn't quick enough. Goal is to solo Titan. My damage is a little bit low. Let me go ahead and hit the haste. And note, when you're in charge level 3, you don't really get interrupted as much. Just in general, like this, when you're doing like a combo charge, don't get grabbed by him. I'll show you with Bravery, he does a lot more damage. We'll go ahead and heal first. Level 2 cure is pretty strong. Toss on Bravery, that's the way to kind of get through most of these. Like if you're gonna do Kujata solo, you're gonna want Bravery on. Focus Dire weakens his shield, but makes him do a little more damage. It's always good to stagger an enemy with a high braver. One of the best moves. So like this, you'd like toss out like a meteor shots, keep comboing this guy, get your charge up. Get him real close to stagger. You can even use the wind if you want. When he's here, bam! I just took Titan's health like almost in half. Now, watch this. Chain slash, massive damage. Obviously, Titan likes to use Earth and Fury, so he might use that. The more you block, the more limit you get. Now, if he's using Earth and Fury and you have a high braver, do you think you can get him? Get him, like this. He was about to use it. Of course, it's more important with Zack to go ahead and heal if you're doing the solo. You know, you want to make sure that you can do everything efficiently with just him. Tutorial ended like 10 minutes ago. I'm just flexing now. But yeah, Zack only took me like a day to learn. Once I learned 2 inputs followed by a triangle, and his air dodge, and his block dodge, that was it. And he's pretty tanky, but again, what are the key takeaways? Practice against Titan, and then once you can solo Titan, you're ready to use Zack. Couple more things. Meteor Shots level 2 is actually pretty good. Zack's level 2 cure is actually pretty strong. 1,000 to almost 5,000. Dodge, attack, and triangle. Again, just one of those ways. Charge right after successfully blocking. Here's a fight where if you wanted to use Zack, you're gonna want to toss on bravery and haste. Generally using haste first is a good idea. Of course, Zack comes with his fun little toolkit where you can go like this, and you're in a situation where you're like, oh man, I need some extra time. There you go. Since you're hasted, you can build up 2 ATB, toss 1 for meteor shots, dodge away. Pretty close now. Block will stagger, and I'll give you the power of his limit break here when enemies are staggered. Just check the damage. 2k, 1k, 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 2k, 2k, 3.5k, and 9,999. So there you go. It's a very useful character. I've soloed Kujata and Alexander with Zack. He's also pretty good against Odin because, you know, he can take a hit. Not as much as the next tutorial video I have though. So please use this information. I know it's long. Remember, inputs 1, 2, triangle, guard, triangle. And always follow up a charge with a combo. And if you want me to be more specific, I can. There's a 1-minute video that tells you what to do. But I wanted you to see it in person. Somebody who has practiced only a little bit with Zack and, you know, still knows how to do this. I guess I practiced a lot, tried 75 solo attempts, but that's just because I suck. So I suck and I can still get, you know, all this done. So you can do it too.